Hi, my name is Chris Adams. I am the food bookkeeper, and I can't thank you enough for signing up for the 5-day video series. We're going to discuss why entering sales is so important. And each day we're going to go over one of the top criteria needed to enter sales. So we're going to start with the chart of accounts. One of the days is going to be why using a daily sales journal entry is better over the sales receipt. We're going to talk about how to record tips. We're going to talk about why your restaurant should really be set up for accrual accounting. We're going to talk about understanding the sales components on your POS reports. And I think that is going to be the 5 days. I do want to say that each video is not going to take up much time. I know your time is precious, and it will just be probably a 5-minute video sent to you, one per day for the next 5 days. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to email me. My contact information will be on each email. So let's get started. So on day one, we're going to talk about the importance of the chart of accounts. Not the most interesting, but it is the most vital. Let's be real. First, in order for a restaurant to survive, you must have excellent food, and you must have really good customer service for the customer experience. But for long-term success, one of the most vital areas for your restaurant is bookkeeping and accounting. And that's where the chart of accounts comes into play. It's really an organized system within what we use is QuickBooks Online. So it's an organized system within the QuickBooks system. And it's where you're going to document and record every transaction in your restaurant, coming in or going out. So with the email that you received with this video, you should have received an attachment. And on it, I have an example of a chart of accounts for you to set up if you haven't set one up yet. You'll see that it first starts with bank accounts. So it could be your checking account and possibly a separate payroll account, and it's a savings account. Then it goes down into your assets, recording any assets you may have. Then it's the credit cards are usually listed right there on the chart of accounts, along with the liabilities. So it could be your payroll liabilities, it could be your gift card liabilities, it could be your liabilities for your meal tax that's going to go to your particular state. Then we start with, after the liabilities, is your equity for recording any equity you may have brought into the business or anybody else. And then we go into the cost of goods sold, the COGS, and then the expenses. So that's kind of the categories within the chart of accounts. But it's so vital that we set it up correctly, because it's going to tell you the status of your restaurant. So if it's profitable, if you're losing money, it's going to really explain where your money is going to. So once it's set up, and once you have all the transactions for a particular month in the chart of accounts, and it's in there correctly, you can then run different reports. You can do your profit and loss, you can do your balance sheet. There's so many reports that you can actually run, but it's going to really explain where your money is going to. So on your profit and loss, if you see that your payroll expense bucket is really high and your sales wasn't as high this month, you can see that you're using too much of your money on the payroll, and you need to maybe change the scheduling for the employees based on the income that's coming in. Or maybe you are slammed each night and you are finding that your sales are really going up and your payroll is not going up with the sales, and you're then realizing you haven't scheduled enough people to work for you those particular nights that are so busy. So it's really a good indicator, and it tells a lot of things within your business, and it really helps you. So Along in the attachment, along with the example of the chart of accounts, is also information on how to import a chart of accounts into your QuickBooks, how to set up your bank feed so that you can import transactions each day. So you don't have to manually be entering that you paid $23 to Home Depot. It's going to automatically come in. And it also explains how to set up your credit cards as well on the bank feed. So if you have any questions, once you look over the attachment and try to set up the chart of accounts and your bank accounts in QuickBooks, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I certainly can help you out, and we can see what we can do for you, if we can just answer a question via email, or if we have to hop on a Zoom, or however you want to do it. So feel free to give me an email, send me an email, and I'd be happy to help you. Tomorrow, we are going to be talking about why you should really be using a daily sales journal entry versus a daily sales receipt. So I hope you stay tuned and take a look for the email that you will receive for tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.